Hello, it's Jim from the Early Birds Team Build. I'm just laughing because I had to restart. I forgot to turn my mic on again, so I've just recorded the whole thing and basically had to redo it again. So anyway, for this update, it's what is it today? 25th of May, which is the weekend. So I hope you're all having a good weekend. I've got loads of updates. Four ways page. What have we got? Bitcoin transactions. Early Birds team build at BTC. So we'll start with the four ways page. The links will be above or below the video if you haven't seen what we're about or what we're doing in the Early Birds team build. But the four ways page is, I'll just quickly go over it. It's a marketing system where you can promote whatever it is you're doing and earn an income online while you're promoting, and you're working with a team. Okay. But this is not a sales video, this is an update video, okay? So for the Early Birds members who have a four ways page, I've made a new video, okay? So this is the splash page, what we're using for the traffic exchanges. If you've already got a splash page, your video should be loaded, so just check your splash page just to make sure your new video is loaded. If you want to see the video, nip over to my Facebook wall. You can go search Jim Watts. If we're not friends, send us a friend request. I did have 5,000 friends at one time, and then I lost them all. I was trying to clean my friends list with the software, and I ended up with zero, so I had to start all over again, which was kind of good because it was a clean sheet. I was more selective in me friend requests, should we say. And it's more responsive. So just that might be a heads up. Go through your Facebook pages and clean up your friends list. My followers are still high, but my friends I've got down to, I think, 900 and something friends. Yeah, instead of 5,000. But I get more response because these are active people. So anyway, if you want to see the video, search on my Facebook wall. Watch the video. There's also a link to the four ways page there. Again, if you want to download this, I'll just quickly go over that because I always get this question. So we'll just click this button. If you want to download it, open it in full view and go to the three little dots in the corner. Just click the three dots, and then there's the menu to download the video. So if you want to download it and then use it on your social media or load it on your YouTube, you can download it direct from Facebook. Okay, so that's that out of the way. So give that new video a look over. It took a long time to do. I did it myself, and I think it's okay. It's a lot better than the old one, that's for sure. So that's that covered. The four ways new video for the four ways page, and what I wanted to talk about some updates. Team Builder BTC. I've actually got to add an extra icon on this page. Team Builder BTC. Bitcoin transactions. It's sort of, this all falls into one. Bitcoin transactions is getting really high. At the minute, it's around about $4. We'll have a look at that in a minute. And Litecoin. I love Litecoin. I always have done. You know, to be honest, I got kicked myself because I forgot. You know, because of the Bitcoin craze and everybody is looking at the value of Bitcoin, and we'll find on online programs that accept Bitcoin only, they sort of slow down because people are in the mentality. When Bitcoin first came out, it was like a transaction system, you know, a payment system for e-commerce. But as time's gone on, it's getting to be more like a store value, you know, like gold. People are buying it to hold the value. They don't want to spend it because they're that frightened in case the price explodes that they just don't want to spend it. It's simple as that. But Litecoin, the transaction fees are absolutely tiny. Okay, and where, you know, all the major wallets like Exodus and Coin Payments and Ledger, KeepKey, all wallets, you've got an option for Litecoin as well. And the fees, I was doing some testing yesterday when I was adding it to Team Builder BTC. This fee was $4.18 or something. This one was like 3 cents. Okay, and the transaction time on this on Litecoin took literally 5 minutes. Litecoin is well established. If you look on CoinMarketCap or somewhere like that, it's it's not going anywhere. It's a massive I think it's in the top 5 coins. It's run by it was created by Charlie Lee. It was a fork from Bitcoin. So it's very secure. Anyway, so we've added Litecoin, and I've also added Ethereum as payment options for Team Builder BTC. Okay, and the other option we've added is Oru, which is Oru is give that a look over. It's more than a payment platform, but if you remember Oru, you can send payments member to member for 0 transactions. It's $5.95 a month, but the money that if you're making multiple, there's a lot of programs now coming out with Oru. Adding Oru as a payment method, and if you use these programs, I was talking to another program owner yesterday, and he has the same. He's got Oru as well, and there we'll cover that in a second. And people don't realize if they're doing 1 or 2 transactions, the $5.95 that they pay for the Oru, and you get a Visa card and everything else, you could save more than $5.95 on transaction fees, because it's 0 transactions. Once you've loaded your Oru account with funds, which is dollars, and you're doing a few payments with it, the money, because it's 0 transactions, you could save a fortune on Bitcoin fees. Or you could go to Litecoin. So definitely think well about Litecoin, because yesterday I made an email after I updated it in Team Builder BTC, and I had to have a chuckle. I sent the email out, and the person opened the email and then made 2 deposits for Bitcoin. It cost them like $8 or something, over $8 in fees. If they had to use Litecoin, it would have cost them like 10 cents. And you could have bought more ad packs. So definitely think more about Litecoin than Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I'm even guilty of it. I don't like to spend my Bitcoin because I like to see, I think my opinion that the price for Bitcoin is exploding, or it's going to explode, and when it does, it means the Bitcoin fees is going to explode. There is Lightning Network on the way for Bitcoin, but it's not ready yet. I did a lot of research for it before I thought about adding Litecoin, and there's a long way to go for Litecoin. Lightning Network, excuse me. When that comes along and it's fully functional, and in all the wallets and everything else, Bitcoin will be, you can then go and buy you a cup of coffee in Starbucks or whatever. But Litecoin as a payment option, this one store your coins, and you pick your savings bank, shall we say, and this one is your wallet. So, that's the way I look at it. The programs, I'm just quickly go through the programs. We've added also Litecoin and Ethereum to Early Bird's Downline Builder. Again, you'll just, if you're purchasing or upgrading, if you're purchasing advertising, you just go to the coin payments tab and you'll see the options, which coin you want to use to purchase. But I would strongly suggest, holding Litecoin in your wallets. Cheap transactions, super fast. We're working on a dollar purchase value, so it's you can always if you're making Bitcoin, store it. Mayviral links, we've added the same Ethereum, Litecoin, and also obviously Bitcoin. But I wanted to cover the Bitcoin transactions just to give you an idea of what we're looking at, and this is why I've spent a lot of time upgrading the programs. This is a current Bitcoin transaction fees in dollars. Okay, so this is literally as we speak, the next block. If you want to make a payment on Bitcoin, it's $3.96 transaction fee. Now, when we've got like Team Builder BTC, where you can buy an ad pack for $2, it's obvious that people are going to hesitate because they're going to pay $3.96 when they fund their account. Some people might only want to start with $2, but you don't want to be paying $3.96 transaction fees. That's as a payment e-commerce at the minute, it's just not it's not viable, should I say. But I was looking at the charts, just to give you an example, tables. So these are the dates. Historic daily average Bitcoin transaction fees in dollars per transaction. Okay. The next block, that's basically the high fee, the low fee, the medium fee, and the low fee. Okay. Even the low fee is ridiculous. $3.51. This is, you know, you can always go there, bitcoinfees.info, and you'll see yourself the dates. Look at the fees, and it wasn't on. This is the next block fees, which is most people are paying. $3.96, $4. This is, you know, by the day. It wasn't that long ago we were paying like cents. Look at that. I was just looking, just in March we were paying 16 cents, 14 cents, 20 cents. But as Bitcoin's getting more and more active, there's more transactions on the blockchain, so the miners are just jumping all over it. And just look at the fees from, I think it was, I seen one 7 cents or something. Look at that. In February we were paying 8 cents on the 7th of February for a transaction fee. 10 cents, 11 cents. And then now it's because it's like a victim of its own circumstances as it's getting popular. Now it's today, 25th, it's $3.96 per transaction. And I was looking at, I remember the last time Bitcoin went bonkers over here, around this area, January 2018. The Bitcoin transaction fees was around $37 per transaction. Eh? Now if you've got a program, like, I'll just go over to if you've got a program like TeamBuilder BTC or Crypto Pros, you know, Traftron, Freedom Frenzy and so on, the product is like, you might want to load $10 or $20. You're not going to pay $37 transaction fee. Okay, and I think when this next explosion comes along, as far as e-commerce goes, as far as online programs, most of them are accepting Litecoin already, and it's just a mindset. I think we forget that we can use Litecoin and save. Number one, save on the transaction fees, and number two, the time it takes is just minuscule compared to Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. Don't get us wrong. I'm not slagging Bitcoin off, but as an e-commerce, you know, way of form of making a payment, it's not at the minute. It's not for me. It's not working. To store your value and speculate, I think it's perfect. Litecoin, on the other hand, this is over like from February to current. There was a spike yesterday. There was somebody paid $17,000 transaction fee by mistake, because you can set your own transaction fee, and the spike went bonkers. But this is an average. This is like in cents, USD. At the minute, average transaction fees, Litecoin. That's why it went bonkers, because it's settled down now. This is a week view of the last 3 months. I'll just have a look at the last month. It's not really a good chart because it's around about here. It's about 40 cents. I'll just see if I can find it. Average transaction fees. There we go. This is the average. Okay. This is 2012. It was 13 cents. At the minute we're looking on 6 cents. I did one yesterday just as a test. It cost us 3 cents. And I thought, why have I been paying? I'll tell you why I'm laughing, because I contacted another program owner who I know very well. He's one of our programs on the Forwards page. And I contacted him and I said, why don't you add Litecoin? And he messages back, he says, Jim, it's always Litecoin's always been on Crypto Pro. And I thought, why did I fund with Bitcoin and pay like ridiculous transaction fees when I could have paid with Litecoin? And that's why I'm laughing, because even I'm guilty of it. I forget that we can use Litecoin. Traftron, there's another one you can pay with Litecoin. Freedom Frenzy, you can pay with Litecoin. Early bird, like this. If you go through all of your opportunities, not just all the opportunities on the Forwards page, nearly all of them you can pay with Litecoin. So That's why we've updated anyway. I think it's a way forward, to be honest. As far as a payment system, you don't want to be waiting hours and hours and hours when the blockchain's busy. And if you do want to spend the money, buy some extra ad packs. Deposit $10 instead of $6 and pay 20 cents fees or something. So anyway, if you need any help for Litecoin, just give us a shout. But it's exactly the same system as Bitcoin. If you want if you go on to Coinbase and you buy in Bitcoin, you can buy Litecoin just the same. And the wallets, the wallet addresses and everything else, it's exactly the same. It works exactly the same. So give that a think over. So I hope this video hasn't gone on too long, and it's again, have a look at the new splash page video, and let us know on my Facebook wall. Give us a comment and a thumbs up and a share even. Tell us what you think about it. I think it's a lot better than the old one. And believe me, it took a lot of hours. That's a 1 minute video, I think, 1 minute 16 seconds, and it took hours to make. Okay, I'm getting better at it, but we all have to live and learn. We'll have to do with tweaks and whatever. So have a good weekend, and I'll catch you probably on Monday. Cheers.